In our shop, let's show how chess can play its part together.
You find a good move, find a better one. But the thing is that I think that you find a good move, like, what's the point of finding a better one? If you don't find a better one and you just wasted like 30 minutes on the clock, then you're probably gonna lose the game.
What a game, holy shit. Whoa, and Magnus gave up his bishop with the move rook a8, Peter.
Yeah, this is already something, I mean, an indication that something went wrong, yeah, for Magnus. He miscalculated, maybe not miscalculated, he just blundered this bishop takes a5 idea.
You know, you put the bishop on a square. Uh-oh.
But hang on, now h4, queen a8.
Whoa, queen a8. That's a turnaround move. Oh my goodness. Queen a8, rook a1, queen h1 mate. Peter, Dane blundered terribly.
Hello and a big welcome to all of you joining us for the Magnus Carlsen Chess Tour benefiting Kiva final. I am delighted to be here, and today I'm super excited because the final that's coming up is guaranteed to blow our minds. I mean, this is stars aligning to give us two of the best players who have shown absolute class throughout the entire tour to come together to fight it out to decide who is the best one of the best ones. The format remains the same, but this time it gets harder because it's not a best of 5, it's a best of 7, which means the first player to win 4 sets is the winner of the Magnus Carlsen Chess Tour 2020. Let's take a look at the format. Let's have that up on the screen. We're going to be having 4 rapid games every day to make up the set. In case there's a tie, we've got 2 blitz games, which is 5 minutes with a 3-second increment. If that's still a tie, we go on to the Armageddon. The players are in the Armageddon. In the Armageddon, white starts with an extra minute. That's time odds, but black gets result odds, which means in case of a draw, black wins the set. It's all about winning the first 4 sets to win the entire final. I don't know about you guys, but the stamina and the mental fatigue has to be setting in for the players. Yesterday, Magnus Carlsen got a much deserved and a much desired break, but is he fresh enough to take on a Hikaru Nakamura who's had a bit of a break, who's had time to get ready for this, while Magnus, after the Legends of Chess, went on to do more after he played the Simmel with all of us, and after that, he's right here in the finals after a very, very epic semi-final battle against Ding Liren, where Magnus lost the first set but bounced back straight with 3 set victories. What are these two fighting for? In my mind, it's the big thing, the big prize is the pride. This is the world champion up against 5 times US champion, up against the world #1 blitz player. We've seen Magnus Carlsen dominate all FIDE ratings. He's been the world champion in rapid blitz and the classical format, but Hikaru Nakamura still remains the world #1 blitz player on the rating, and he's also somebody who is widely accepted as being the best in the world when it comes to shorter time formats. This is an epic rivalry. This is the rivalry of 2020. And of course, besides pride and besides ego and besides showing who's the best in the world, they are fighting for some big bucks as well. Because take a look, the runner-up goes back with $80,000 and a very cool 60K jump. If you win, you go back with $140,000. Now, anything can happen in this match. I still think that Magnus Carlsen is a favorite, but there is just so much that we've seen these two play against each other and trade blow after blow. We're going to be talking about that, but a quick reminder, if you think you can predict results and what's going to happen, it's a great time to go and enter the fantasy chess, because the fantasy chess for the finals is on and you've got about 15 minutes before the start of the round to enter this. Some very cool prizes for our premium members, some very cool questions like will we see the Scandinavian, all the burning stuff right there for you to answer. So if you know these guys well, if you know what's going to happen, go and enter the fantasy chess contest. Let's take a look at how these two got here, their journey in the Magnus Carlsen Chess Tour. Magnus has won 3 out of the 4 events that he's played so far. He won the Magnus Carlsen Invitational, the Chessable Masters, the Legends of Chess, and now he beat Ding Liren to get to the finals. The other player who completely bedazzled us with his play was Hikaru Nakamura. He's the guy who reached 3 finals in the entire tour, and here he is with beating Daniel Dubov in 3 straight sets. The most consistent player who I feel has, even at times when Magnus has felt shaky, let's not forget the qualifying stage of the previous events. Magnus has sometimes had a bit of a struggle as well to qualify, while Hikaru Nakamura has not only made it to the finals of several events, but also finished at the top of the rankings in the qualifying stage. I think the one quality that we've seen in Hikaru's play so far has been his tremendous consistency. And let's also talk about what happened when these two have been meeting each other face off during the Magnus Carlsen chess tour. The first, not even talking about what happened during the qualifiers because they were trading blows throughout the event, but also the first big one, the Magnus Carlsen